Let's talk about price points for high conversions now. That's what we all want. What I've discovered over the course of the years is that a package in the range of $1,000 will meet both of our criteria. It'll allow us to convert profitably within those first 2 weeks. It's a low enough ticket item where we could sell it as a sales page, which is it's much more difficult to sell, say, a $4,000 or $10,000 package just from the sales page for people that haven't known you for more than 2 weeks. What we've done in a lot of ways was just summarize the first 30 minutes in the training by restating it in a different way. The key is to have a high ticket item. We want something that's not such a high ticket item that it won't convert on the sales page. And a little bit of this is going to be niche specific. If you're in the IM niche, a $1,000 product is a good price point to start with, though today prices are trending down a little bit. If you're in another niche, you may need to start lower, but still give that expectation of value with whatever your core offer is. Now you can use a webinar, but what I've found and what others have found is that the $1,000 mark is a strong mark for the webinar. It can fit with a webinar. Let's start talking about webinars for a minute and sales pages. So those may be $300. So you would think that $300 will convert better than the $1,000. You think it might convert 3 times as well. But in my experience, it usually doesn't. What I've found is that if someone is willing to invest $300 or $400, he's usually going to be willing to invest $1,000. In dollars, there's a $600 or $700 difference, but there doesn't seem to be as big a gap as far as willingness. From a psychological perspective, if someone makes a $300 to $400 investment, psychologically, it's not a whole lot different than making an investment of $1,000. It's still a sizable investment. They're still probably going to be using a credit card, or they'll be making a transaction online. 99% of the time it's a credit card or a merchant account that uses a credit card. I mean, even if you're using PayPal, it's essentially the same. If we contrast that to a $10 or a $30 sale, that's a throwaway sale. People can just say, well, if this person doesn't come through, no big deal, it was only $10. That normally doesn't happen with someone who's spending $300 or $400 or $1,000. They have some expectations. We're doing the legwork to get people to trust us, and if they trust you enough for $300 or $400, they're generally going to trust you for $1,000. The credibility email campaigns that you use and build up and the quality of your lower ticket products create accountability and they build trust. I've taught you how to do all of that in other courses and emails, or other courses and videos. So go back and review those. They tell you how to do the emails. Now, one variation that I've tried recently is a low ticket initial offer followed by a higher ticket offer quickly. You could even do an immediate upsell, or what's commonly called a one-time offer, or OTO. That seems to be really promising in today's market where people like to come in for that lesser entry point. So you might test that.